Alright, y'all. So today, we're going to be making a Turkish Delight, which is a candy. And it's pretty straight and simple and forward. So we have some cornstarch, some powdered sugar, some vanilla extract, but in reality, you could use any flavor extract you really want. Technically speaking, rose water would be traditional. But, I mean, I understand rose water is an acquired taste. We have some red food coloring, but you could also, if you're doing a flavor that's got usually a different color acquired to it, you can use that food coloring if you would like. We also got some sugar. And like I said, this is going to be fairly simple. But before we get to cooking, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you haven't already and you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to cooking. Alright, so in the saucepan, we're going to take 4 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of water. Something I forgot to mention earlier is lemon juice. We're going to take 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now on a high heat, we're just going to go ahead, stir this, get all this sugar dissolved. We're going to stir constantly. Once our sugar starts to boil, go ahead and take it down to a medium-high heat. And now we're just going to cook this until it becomes 240 to 250 degrees. You can check that with a thermometer. Okay, so once we have our temperature, we're going to go ahead, set this to the side, remove from heat. So in a larger pan, we're going to take 3 cups of water, a cup of our cornstarch, and another ingredient I forgot to list somehow is a teaspoon of cream of tartar. We're going to go ahead, mix this up until our cornstarch is dissolved, no lumps. Then we're going to bring this to a boil, stirring regularly. Okay, the camera died, but what happened is our mixture came up to a boil. We immediately turned it down to a medium heat. And then we slowly, and then it thickened up to like a shaving paste consistency. And then from there we started slowly adding our sugar mixture in, stirring constantly until we have a well evenly consistent mixture here. Now we're just going to let this simmer on a medium heat for about 45 minutes to an hour. It'll start to turn golden. Okay, after about 45 minutes, it has began to turn yellow, which is what we're looking for. Now we're going to add in about a tablespoon of our vanilla and just a couple drops of our food coloring. Now we need to get this well mixed in. And we're going to remove from heat. Alright, so we have an 8x11 cake pan here, and we have hit it with a fair amount of cooking spray. And we're just going to pour in our candy mixture. Hopefully you didn't make a mess as badly as I did. Now we're just going to make sure smooth this out a little bit. And now once we have this smoothed out, we're going to go ahead, clean up my mess, but also let this cool overnight. So tomorrow I'll bring you back. Alright, so it's the next day. We're going to take in a mixing bowl. We're going to take 1/4 cup of our cornstarch. And then 1/2 cup of our powdered sugar. Now we're just going to go ahead and make sure we get those two mixed up very well. You could even go ahead and sieve this if you would like. Now we're just going to take that candy we made yesterday and cut into bite-sized squares. Once we've cut our squares, we're just going to go ahead and put these all in our bowl. Now just go ahead, give these a toss. Now you can just plate these up or whatever and serve them up. Alright, y'all, and there we have them. Now remember, you can do any flavor or any color you want with this. Feel free to experiment. But if you like this recipe, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch, and until next time, keep on cooking on.